Shalom, Keepn Yahshua. Welcome again to the Rock. This video, I'm gonna discuss something, but before we discuss it, I wanted to show you because I'm gonna grind some corn while we're talking. But this is the cheap corn grinder that we use to grind our corn. We also use it to grind our beans, our dry beans. It also can grind acorns if you want to make an acorn meal. We're not using this for our flour or amaranth because it doesn't grind it fine enough, but it will grind our feed corn, which we've shown before. It will grind it to a cornmeal consistency, which obviously you make a cornbread from. It costs $22.99 on Amazon.com. If I can remember, I'll post the link in the description. Sorry, it's cold. It's a cold morning. Very cold morning. And for those who, this is the beanie my 9-year-old made me. Love this beanie. Love it. And then also the sisters are going to show a video. They processed our first chicken. They processed it, so they have a separate video on that. It's exciting. Food production. So, we're just going to pour this in here in the hopper. But in this video, I want to talk about, people have this thing where, when I talk about preparedness or homesteading or things like that, they start, I don't know what it is, but they start talking about things that I'm not trying to prepare for. Like, I had somebody say, well, what happens if a nuclear bomb hits you? Well, if a nuclear bomb hits me, then clearly, I'm in trouble, clearly. If a nuclear bomb hits me, first of all, if they use a nuclear bomb for me, then that means I'm special. I must be doing something right if they're going to use a whole nuclear bomb on me. I had somebody say, what if they carpet bomb you? For just me? Wow, I'm still special. Or what if a comet came and hit where you were? Obviously, if that happened, I'm dead. That's not why I prepare. I'm not preparing for your fantasy. I'm preparing because we can see times getting bad. I prepare for the things that I can control because so many people today assume that because they don't want to do anything, they start letting their mind wander into things that could happen, that could possibly happen, like a nuclear bomb apparently falling on the rock. How rational and logical is that? What I do prepare for are things I can't control. Like the fact that we have a food crisis taking place on this earth right now. We've had low harvest all over this country. As you can see, as we're grinding this cornmeal, this I can control. $6.50 for a 50-pound bag. And with this cheap little $23 grinder, I'm able to grind my own cornmeal for the protection and the preservation of my family, which is important to me. Nothing's worse than seeing people, because a lot of people today, when it comes to preparedness, they talk about guns and ammo, and then, look at my shit hits the fan, rifle, and my shit hits the fan ammo stash. It's amazing these same people won't show you that they're preparing by storing food. They won't show you by the gardens. These are my gardens right now, but I got onions and garlic in my gardens right now. I have garlic growing. I have green onions still growing. I have Egyptian walking onions still growing in this garden. I have some tart, and I got greens still growing over there in these gardens. So that's a lot more important, I feel, than buying your 15th AR-15 and your 50,000 .223 round or 5.56 round. Food. How are you going to eat? People said, you can't eat gold and silver. You also can't eat lead. You can't eat it. So for me, I prepare for the things that, like right here, we have garlic right here, hanging from last year's harvest. We harvested this, I think, in the spring of 2019. And we still got garlic hanging here. And apparently the garlic this one's still growing. This thing hasn't been watered in how long? And it's got a little green shoot right here, shooting up. So you've got to prepare. You've got to prepare. You've got to make some sort of moves. stop talking about it and be about it. Me and my beloved brother David, we always discuss that. We always talk about stop talking about these things and be about these things. So as you can see right now, we're going to grind this down with some cornmeal. And again, people will talk, well, that's not non-GMO. Listen, if you buy that Jiffy stuff or if you buy cornmeal from the store, do you realize you're probably eating GMO corn? Do you realize that? And when a crappiest offense situation happens, do you think you're going to be worried about whether it's organic or not? See, I grow organic gardens. I have gardens here, I have gardens over there, I have gardens back there, I have a garden right here, I have gardens over there, and I have gardens back there. This whole area right here that you can see behind me, I'm turning into a garden, the whole thing. Next year I have fig trees coming in, I have berry trees coming in, goji berries. I already got some started. I already got some goji berries started. We have blackberries that grow wild all over the property. We're going to be putting in, we got blueberries from last year we planted. We got strawberries from last year. We have herbs that are going over there. We have these things. We have black walnuts. Oh, let me bring it to you. We got buckets of walnuts, black walnuts that grow on this property from our trees. Yes, we're soaking them right now. I was supposed to have already done that. Didn't do it yet. Working on it. These are the things that you can be doing right now. Instead of talking about the problem or instead of fantasizing, what are you really spending your money on? I don't worry about things that I can't control. I am focused on the things that I can control. I built this little shelf using a 2x 12 by 8, some 2x4s, and we're going to use this to start some seeds on. Food production. There are so many things, there are so many variables in life that you cannot control. I can't control how people are going to act. I can only control how I'm going to act. I can control how my family's going to act. I can't control what our response is going to be. But I can't control how wicked people are going to respond. I have stopped trying to control or stop trying to focus on controlling things that are beyond my control. And I started to solely focus on the things that I can control. While everybody else, I ain't doing nothing because I don't have the time, I don't have the this, I don't have that. Yes, you have the time. You can make it. You'll be surprised what you can do. And now, Zion, we filled this up.
Yes,
How many batches of cornbread did we make with this?
4.
We filled this little container up, and she was able to make 4 batches of cornbread. See, food production is a thing that my mind's set on. That's why we have the gardens. They have the video on the chickens. For those of you who have seen the live streams, you've seen the eggs. You've seen the the bags of vegetables from previous videos and live streams. You've seen the gardens. Food. Working with your hands. This deck that we are standing on right now, I built. It's an 8x24 deck with a port. It's basically a port for the covering over it. There are things that you can do. You can come out of her and live a quiet and simple life. Is it going to take sacrifices? Yes. Is it going to be hard at times? Yes. Are you going to struggle at times? Yes. But there's a benefit. When you overcome every single obstacle that you overcome, you're learning from it. You're not going to learn sitting there. You're not going to learn watching YouTube videos. And it doesn't matter how many times. Stop going to people and asking them what they think about what you're doing. You should be in prayer, asking Yah about this thing that you're doing, And then when he says go, you go. Don't look to your left, don't look to your right, and damn sure don't look behind you. Because these times are coming whether you like it or not. Whether you agree with it or not, you can clearly see if your eyes are open that bad times are coming. Why are people still sitting back doing nothing? Why? Why are people still sitting back not making moves, making excuses for the fact that they aren't making moves? Now we do have larger containers that would capture all this, but all this, these crowns we'll just sweep off and give them to the chickens. We just ordered 52 more chickens. I'm in the process of expanding our run and adding another coop because we're getting about 15 to 20 eggs right now, and all of our hens aren't even at the laying stage yet. I think we have, what, 34 hens right now?
With the exception, yeah.
Yeah, we lost 2. We had too many roosters in the coop. We lost 2 hens, so we have 32 hens right now. We're slaughtering many of our roosters for the meat. They have a video coming out on that, and we just ordered 52. I'm converting a minivan that no longer runs. I'm gonna part it out, and I'm converting it into basically a baby hen house, an incubator. I'm gonna take the van and make a wall in it, and half of it's going to be an incubator, and the other half is going to be for our chicks. Because food is important to us. Energy. I have videos coming out on our solar, just to show you that it can be done. Water. Yah provides the water. Unlimited amounts of water. Unlimited. Our problem is our ability to store it. Our problem is not that we don't have it. Our problem is, how do we store it all? We need more storage. Just like that. 1 cup, or 1 container, how big is this? 32-ounce container of corn produces what she will then convert into about 4 pans of cornbread. So imagine, if this is 2 pounds, give or take, minus the airspace, of corn, and we have 50 pounds of corn per bag, and we're storing it and putting it back by the ton. How much food is that going to be? Now, how much food is it for the person that puts nothing back? How much is that going to be for the person that's worried about everything else, but except the things that he can control? I am focused on the things that I can do something about. And the things I can do nothing about, I thank Yah that He is my Yah, and that He will care for me. But I want to make sure that I'm doing the best that I can as a man for my family. And I think each man should have that focus in them. Be the prudent man, foresee the evil, and do the things that you can to hide yourself. Don't just say, oh, someone else will take care of me, the government will take care of me, my mama will take care of me, the church will take care of me. And certainly don't say, oh, you'll just take care of me. Because you have the opportunity right now to make moves. The question is, are you going to? With that said, I'm going to run this last bit up. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Please, be about it. Get to work. Because whether we like it or not, time is short. And even if we had 5 more years, that gives me 5 more years to get this place the way I want to. I just don't think we have that much time. And it's not fear-mongering, because at the end of the day, all this stuff still leads to a much more peaceful, beautiful, and self-sufficient life. And that always is a blessing. Bless you all. Shalom.